I'm G. Tanji coming to you from Los Angeles, California. And because it's March, Women's Month, we celebrate our Filipina Americans. We have the girls here from Winging It, the web series on Kababayan Today. Kasama natin ang ating FilAm kababayan na si Minerva Vier. And she brought along her good friend Debbie Jaffe. They both met at the Actors Studio MFA program in New York City, where they acted, sang, and danced their heart out on stage while doing odd jobs to pay rent for their shoebox apartments. They've since moved here to Los Angeles, where they can get more space for cheaper rent, act in TV shows, and make film projects centered around women, but for everyone to enjoy. Kasama natin si Debbie, who is a producer-actor. She is a member of the Theater of Note in Hollywood and an associate artist for Theater Daybook, and has appeared on several TV shows, including Parenthood, NCIS, and House of Lies. And of course, Minerva, we know her very well. She is our Panflip Fridays writer, and of course, she's also a producer and an actor. Her mission is to give voice to the disenfranchised. She has written, produced, and appeared in the critically acclaimed plays Stateside Girls, which I've watched, and Lucky, an American burlesque tragedy, and has appeared on TV in sitcoms like New Girl and Dice, and soap operas General Hospital and The Young and the Restless. Kasama natin here on the show, ladies, welcome.
Hi.
Hello. It's so impressive. It's a mouthful to say all your accomplishments, but wow, are you guys impressive?
You did it.
I'm honored to be with you guys. First of all, let me say, when I was in New York City, anybody who was going to the Actors Studio was like, wow. You know, you guys are doing it all. You learn how to write, you learn how to act. I mean, and that's not an easy thing to do, to create your own material, right? So let's talk about all of this collaboration that you guys are doing. You met in the MFA program, and years later, you now collaborate to make this webisode, right? So let's talk about how this came about. Debbie?
So Minerva approached me less than a year ago and said, I would like to do a project with you. I think that we could make something happen. So we started to write and create and think, and we created a pilot together, and then we said we want to do 5 more of these. So then we needed some more money for that.
Of course. And then Minerva, why did you decide that you were going to create a webisode? What was the need for it for you?
Well, as an artist, I always like to write and perform things that are meaningful to me, that speak to my heart. And I didn't want to wait to get the right role to come for me. I mean, I audition a lot for, you know, mainstream TV shows and stuff. But then the opportunities to play the roles that are really, you know, meaningful are few and far between. And I was like, you know what, I didn't want to wait anymore. I just really wanted to work on something as a writer. And at this point, I really wanted to tell a story about women helping other women through crisis in their lives, because I think I experienced that myself. And
yes, I think a lot of women experience that. That's a sisterhood, right?
A sisterhood, exactly.
Well, if you guys didn't know, our dear Minerva here is Cebuana, diba? But she hardly gets cast here in Hollywood as a Filipina. And we know this is a diversity issue. We're not going to get into that right now. We're talking about Winging It, the web series. But what can we expect from this webisode? Debbie?
Well, there is this sisterhood that will ultimately form, but we have some bumps along the way, which is what makes it a lot of fun.
Okay. All right. So talking about these bumps, how are you collaborating in terms of the material? Minerva?
It's a very organic process. First of all, we have fun. She brings her dog over to my house, and they have a play date with my dogs. And then we brainstorm. We talk about our experiences, and also with our director, Rodney Toe, who directs PPP. So it's a very collaborative process when we talk about the stories and the content, and make sure that it comes from a place of truth. And also that it's fun. Okay. Because it's a comedy, but also, like, you know, one of those like truths that people are afraid to delve into, like, you know, seeing the dark and not so pretty side of women, you know?
Okay, well, it's obvious that when you guys get to a point where you want to create, you make it happen. And in this day and age, social media has become such a great tool to make your dreams come true. When we come back, they're going to be sharing how they are doing this fundraising campaign. It happened online. It's continuously going. We want to support it. We'll give you details when we return.